Right, my stream should be starting now, all being well. Looks like it's started alright. Just have to scroll down. That's my Facebook streamers panel on the other screen. Looks okay. Hikaru is holding a viewer arena here. This is on chess.com. You can see it in the top corner there. So I'm going to be playing this. You can see I've missed the first 3 minutes. Not to worry. It's a 90-minute event, but late starting. So I'm going to play in this event. It's Arena Kings tonight, but I'm giving it a miss this week. But this tournament's on, so I'm going to play in this. So 1564. Good luck. Let's just calmly drop back and knight up. Okay. Yeah, you do not play bishop up there, you go e6, otherwise you walk into ideas like this. Let's play h6. Now I'm probably going to try and push this way and unwind. I think I'll take first and just push, maybe bishop up and trade the bishop off. I'll just bump the sound up a little bit. My hearing's not very good. I need the sound up just so I can hear that little bong noise when you hear the piece move. Pre-move just in case he takes. You've just got to watch out for the queen hitting the knight because it's not guarded, so I'll drop it straight back. What do I want to do now? I'm going to play... What am I going to play? I'm going to play rook across. Maybe knight up hit the bishop. Okay, maybe not. I'm going to just drop the bishop back there, get it out the way. Knight back and round. Okay, he's maybe lining up an idea like sacking. You've always got to be just watching out for it. He plays knight forward, I can push. Queen up, he's got bishop down. I'm going to push the outside pawn there. Pre-move in case he takes. Just try and isolate a pawn. Okay, he goes back. Okay, I'll take that and split his pawn. So I could play bishop up. Or I can grab it. Messes my pawn structure up, but it leaves this pawn isolated now. So bishop up. Oh, he's gone for the sack. I don't think it works, so I think I can take and bishop up. He's got no check, and then queen up. I hope I'm right, because if I'm wrong, I could be just in horrible, horrible trouble. Now, I thought I had queen up. He comes down. If I take, he's got rook across, but then I can step out with a check and a cross, I think. Otherwise, queen across. The up, I think I can take, and if rook over, move out with a check and then queen across. So that's what he's lining up clearly. So just play queen over and try and trade, and then drop the bishop back. Okay, he goes back, so he wants to push. Let's play rook across, hit the pawn. Okay, he's really going for it. Now, do I take and give him the bishop? Queen down, no, it feels bad. Let's drop back. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I've given him this. Why I did that, I do not know. If he pushes there, I can't take back. Let's play rook over. Now I can take. I guess queen down is forced here. I'm in danger of losing this one. He's doing really well, isn't he? I'm going to try and push up here and just open it all up if I can. Or rook across and just take. He's playing really, really well. For a 1500, really well. He's played rook across, so he's given me the pawn with a check. I have to drop back, otherwise I'm at risk of getting mated. Oh, that's a pawn. If I get rid of the rook, it takes away the mate threat. Okay, that must be losing. So queen up, he blocks. Queen down, he blocks. You know what? Let's just take and take away the risk. No, it's not a draw. I want to play on. Let's play rook across and rook up, go after the king. There's still a minute left for each play. I could lose the game. I could easily lose the game. But rook across, I can drop the queen back and cover both the squares. So he's played rook forward. Okay, let's just check and then rook up next move to one or the other. depending if his king goes back I can check, rook back check again, or bishop check. Rook up, so check. No, he has to move the king because the rook's pinned, so I should win the king next move. Excellent, so start to win, but very, very tough game to start. Well done, he played a really good game there. 1981, good luck. I think we've played before in these arenas, I think I remember the name. I might be wrong, but I think we have. Let's go c5 and knight up. He pushes up, let's just play knight up. Okay, I'm going to push a pawn there. Okay, I'm just going to castle. I was tempted to play forward, but I won't. Let's just trade. I guess I push on the queen side. He's going to play e4. I think I'll push there and drop back. He might take. I'll pre-move in case he takes, but he's more likely to push. He does take, so this pawn is a real weakness now. I'm going to take here. How do I target that? I'm not quite sure. Let's play bishop up and maybe trade. Bishop here is an alternative, of course. I'm going to drop the bishop back. I think I need to drop the bishop back. He plays up preemptive. Let's play rook across and try and get onto the file somewhere. Maybe pawn forward. Or maybe knight round to the other side. There's kings on that side. I'm just going to bump the sound up again. I say my hearing's not very good. If I put music on, I can have the sound really low, but these little pongs on the board, I find it hard to hear them some days. Now I want to take that, but what do I take it with? He's going to play f4 as a follow-up, so I'm going to go with the bishop so I can drop the knight back. We know he's going to play f4, so do I push instead? No, because I hang the knight. Let's play queen up, hit the pawn, and then maybe push. Wait, plays queen out wide, so he's giving me a pawn there. What am I missing here? He's hitting my knight, but I'm hitting his knight. I might be missing a tactic. Knight takes, guess. I'll pre-move in case he takes. Do I want to pre-move? Oh, he just takes, I'll take. So there's another pawn hanging, but rook up is a big, big threat to hit the bishop. He moves, but rook up still hits the bishop. Queen takes, pawn is a threat. Bishop takes, pawn is a threat if he plays rook across. So bishop takes, he can't take back. Bishop can't move. Bishop takes, queen takes, bishop takes. Have I got rook across first? Hit the queen. Right, now I can take. He can't take because he hangs checkmate. I'm threatening to take. Rook across, I can still take the bishop and drop back, I think. I might be wrong. I have got my cameras the right side, haven't I? Yeah, I need them on the right hand side on chess.com. Now he's doing the right thing, taking some time. This is what you've got 3 minutes for. So he's hit my rook. If I take with check, he has to come up though. He can't take with a rook because it's checkmate. So I have to play this. If I simply drop back, it's got to be mate, right? If he comes up queening. Excellent, very good, very good. Smooth game. Okay, 2074, good luck. I'll play another Caro-Kann. Let's go bishop this time. I normally play a knight up in these lines. I think it's h6 in this line, not h5. I might be forgetting my theory there. Let's play a knight up. Oh, he's going queen side, that tells me. Queen up. I think bishop up is still playable here. So knight up and knight across. He might go king side. He could go either side here. He does go queen side. So now I've got a debate. Do I put the knight on the other side of the board? I don't really want to. I'm going to play queen up and then maybe bishop up. Maybe just go queen side as well. Very dangerous attack he could have if I go king side. Okay, now bishop up and try and trade the bishops. He comes forward. Okay, now I'm going to play knight up with tempo on the queen. I might still go queen side though, but he's threatening a nasty push. Okay, what do I do? I'm going to play queen up, hit the pawn. If he pushes I might take, he moves across. Okay, I'm going to go queen side. I think it's too dangerous to go king side. Let's play rook across. I can just kind of sense I'm missing something here somewhere. Let's play knight back. I've just got that sense I'm missing some key move. I'm probably in difficulty this game. You can just tell sometimes. I can't quite see it, but I can just feel that something's about to implode. Take, I can't take. Oh, I can't, can I? I can take. I can't quite take. I'm going to play knight up and hit the pawn, maybe bishop up, depending on what he does. If he pushes the knight in, he goes up. So bishop up. I'm going to just fix that pawn. Again, I might be getting my queen trapped. I can just kind of feel something's going to go horribly wrong soon. Yeah, he plays rook down, logical. Okay, let's go up and hit the queen. Now, I've walked into this, of course, so... Not looking too promising, is it? I'm going to bail out here, see if he takes. Okay, he does. Okay, I think I'm just going to try and trade queens here. I've played a really poor game this time. I should be lost here. Rook across or rook across, I think. Let's go right across. Maybe pawn up just to give the king a square, but it loosens my knight. He offers a trade. Okay, let's just hit the bishop. So rook across, we're hitting the pawn. Okay, I'll take the pawn. Okay, have I just completely messed it up, maybe? If he takes, I've got check and I can take back. Oh, he's just going to push his pawn. Oh, I can't stop this. Why did I do that? I don't think I can actually get back in time. Why did I trade the knight there? I can't get back in time. No, I'm just lost here, aren't I? It's just a straight loss. Yeah, just give him that one. He's just done well there, hasn't he? I've played a terrible game there. So you just say well done. You get on with the next one. Hikaru is top 4 out of 4, as you would expect. Oh, we're playing Halvard again. 2095. Good luck. We've played like, what, 15 games or something, or whatever it is, because we played in Arena Kings a lot. Halvard, I think, is 2 up. It's like 7.5, 5.5, something like that. I had the better of the early games, and then I've lost most of the games since the more recent ones. Okay, I'll take. I'm going to play h4. Probably a very bad move, but I'm going to play it. Maybe g3 and bishop up. Pre-move in case he takes. He doesn't. Okay, he's allowing h5. I don't think it quite works. I'm going to play it though. Don't think he can take. So I'm threatening takes, takes and queen up, but I don't think it actually works here. Now if I take, I'm going to take anywhere. Okay, let's just take. So I guess I have to castle. Plays queen up. Let's push a pawn. He is a stronger player than me, Halvard. He's been like 2300 and something. So he is a stronger blitz player than I am. Always a good test. Do I take? I might as well. I need to get the king safe, but I don't actually see how right now. If I go there, can he just take? Maybe I can check. Let's check. Now, can I push is what I'd like to do. Let's just swing the queen right across. Okay, I'm going to push the pawn. Oh, I've had to trade the queens. I just completely missed that, of course. I can gain a pawn there. Let's play up and try and push. So let's push. I'll pre-move in case he takes. Let's go with the bishop. Yeah, he's pushed. I think I have to push there. I don't think there's any choice. Okay, that's probably a good move. Let's check. Let's check. He goes back. So now I'm threatening a check. Bishop takes, I've got check. Check. Excellent. Very good, very good. I say I've got a losing record against Halvard. He is like a 2300 level player when he's at his best. That's not me. 2088. Good luck. Well, let's just go cautiously. Pin the knight in e3. Now, when you go here, you've got to watch out for this and this. I think it's playable. And then drop back. You've just got to be aware that the pawns can push. Okay, I'm just going to castle. Okay, let's play. Do I want to play a knight up? Let's play a knight up. Okay, let's take the knight first. Okay, I'll take again. I'm not going to bother taking that pawn. Just try and complete development. Then probably knight across. Try not to blunder this away. I think pushing kind of makes sense. It creates a weakness here potentially, but... where to go? I'm going to move the knight. Pre-move in case he takes. Connects the rooks and then maybe h3 at some point or g3. He just pushes up. I'm going to play knight up. If he takes, I think I've got knight up. Pre-move in case he takes the knight. Now, I really want to push this pawn, but it walks into a check, and I don't want to trade queens. Pawn up. Pawn up he pushes with a passed pawn, but at least it solidifies, so I'm going to let him do that. But if he pushes, at least I can play f4. I've just got to find a way to get the rook across. Okay, so I'm going to play f4. I'll pre-move in case he takes. Okay, he doesn't, so I'm just going to play f5. f6 is what I'd really like here, of course. He takes, so I have to take back. Okay, he's got rook down. Gain a pawn, lose a queen, gain a pawn is clearly not one to consider. So I'll have to move the queen somewhere where a check doesn't matter. Let's go back here. I'm going to have to move the king and let him just... If he pushes, I've got to get the king off the pin. So if I take, he can go somewhere like this with a check. So I've got to move the king out of the way. Maybe I can take back. He might be able to just get away with pushing here. He does. Now, can I get away with this is a big question. I can open the file. Queen takes. My gut feeling is to push there. I have no idea if it's any good, but my gut feeling is to push rather than take. Okay, he does push forward. I think I've really got to play rook across to get behind the pawn. I don't actually see how I get to this. I think king up and he's perfectly fine. I'm going to have to try and get a pawn up, but I don't actually see how I do that. Well, not yet. Hold on, can I just take there? But can I get back behind his pawn? I think I can take... Now rook across, and how does he defend it? He might have a move. If I play back, I might as well go for the attacking move. I think I'm still lost here. If he finds a way to split everything, I think I'm still lost, so I might as well try the attacking one. Rook back was my alternative, but I just think he can work his magic somehow there. So I guess I have to play rook across. If I could get this and this, I'd be doing well. Okay, I must be lost here, mustn't I? Yeah, I'm just lost here. I've just miscalculated. I can't get back at all. I can check he steps across and that's just a loss. So you just say, well done, I just messed that one up. Not to worry. So Hikaru is now on 7 out of 7. There is a couple of very, very strong players in this, but there's like a 2900 somewhere or other, I think. There's another couple of very strong players. 1407, good luck. Okay, we have the advanced Caro-Kann. You're trying to stop your opponent play this in most of these lines. Okay, I'm just going to play an early c5, then knight up. Okay, I think I'll take... or maybe queen up, just to pressure the pawn gently. Then I've got maybe knight up or pawn up. What do I want to do? I'm going to play knight up, I think, and maybe knight across somewhere. Pawn up and bishop out is the other idea. He's maybe got an annoying knight across. If I take, I think that's a poison pawn. I'm not going to take there. Knight up I don't like. I'm actually going to bring the bishop this way and just drop the queen back, I think. Okay, he's played knight forward, logical move. Where do I want to go? Not that easy. I'm going to go here. Knight in's annoying, hits this, so I'm going to push immediately to hit the knight. Hold on, no. It's got to be right to go here. The queen has to guard the knight. Once I get castled, I think I'm doing okay. Then the rook across to support the knight. Bishop back. Okay, let's castle. But if his queen wanders off, it's easy to forget that the queen guards the knight. It's very easy to just forget things like that. Okay, he's pushing forward, nothing wrong with that. Rook across, where do I go? I think rook across and maybe knight back, just challenge the knight. So just try and declutter the position a little bit. Okay, he goes back, logical. I'm going to play rook forward then and maybe rook across. Knight in I think I can take with either knight. He's playing very well though, isn't he? Very, very well for a 1400. Let's play rook across. Now this is where you get a dilemma. Do you go with a pawn? And risk it, risk it, risk it, risk it. I think I'm going to. I'm going to put the knight forward. Try and challenge this knight. Yeah, I've got to go with the queen this time. We hit the pawn, he defends it. So what do I do? Pawn up on knight across. Well, knight across looks pointless, so I'm going to push the pawn. Knight across and there's no other useful squares, I don't think. If he finds a way to get the knight where the bishop is and the rook across, I could just simply be terrible. He's played the rook across, so I might as well take the pawn while I can, and take the pawn again. So if I end up losing a pawn, at least I'm still materially level. But this knight needs a good square, but if I go here, where can it go? I need the knight here. How do I get it there? 1, 2, 3. 1, he pushes, take. No. It's not easy. Knight here, he just takes a pawn. I have to go here, I don't see any alternative move. If I could play up and trade the queens, that could be good. Okay, he moves across. I'm going to play queen over and try and push the pawn here. Just so he can't push his own pawn. And try not to blunder my knight. Okay, so he's hit the knight, logical. I'll drop back. Now if I can get the queen somewhere, I can maybe put the knight where I want it. Or can I push? I'm just going to calmly drop back and try and put the knight where I want it. Right, knight up. Now queen guards the rook. The pawn's going to start marching up the board. So it feels like I'm unwinding a little bit now. I think I can just still push there. Okay, so again, maybe I can still push. Do I go the other one? Let's just push again. Let's queen up. If he checks, I think I can block with a bishop. Oh, if I block with a bishop, at this I blundered horribly, didn't I? Horrible blunder. Oops. Let's play pawn up so the king's got a square. That was a bit of an oops moment. Let's play bishop back. Yeah, he's seen it now. Let's play king up. If he plays bishop in, we just trade bishops. Plays back. So I'm going to push. Oh, he could have taken that. I blundered that as well. I'm suddenly blundering everything. A little bit low on time. Wow, I'm really seriously lucky with that one, aren't I? I suspect I'm going to lose to some much lower rated players in this event. Didn't play well there at all. Oh, 570 has got 7 out of 7. 1474, good luck. Okay, let's go c4. Again, I'm just going to try and remove his defending bishop. He pushes, so I'll push. I'll just take if he comes forward. Can I? He goes back. H5, H4. I don't think quite works. No, I'm just going to go cautiously this game. Just developing castle. Okay, I think I'll take. Again, very potentially dangerous position. He's going to play pawn forward, logically. Still going to castle. Let's just go e3. Try and guard this. He pushes. So do I want the knight across? Takes, takes. Knight up is not a move. I'm going to play knight over, let him take, but I could be in a lot of trouble with. Let's play queen up, knight up. Okay, knight up, hit the queen. Maybe jumping in, depending on, like, if he blunders, for instance. He goes back. Let's play rook across. I've just maybe blundered, trapping my rook in mind. Okay, knight back, and there's a threat of a fork here. Maybe pawn up at some point. He comes up. So I'm going to push to close the bishop diagonal and try and put the knight in. Okay, so hit the knight, and then there's a check threat if the knight moves. But my own rook is boxed in here. I've seen it. I'm not sure I can do anything much about it. Knight back's a check. I'm not going to pre-move capturing because he can go multiple places. Is queen up a move? I don't think it is. I think I should take. And now is f3 a move before my opponent pushes? I'm going to risk it because he's going to just blow my king open if I don't anyway. So I'm going to try and unleash the rooks. If bishop down now, I think I can push. He does take. I'll go with the bishop. So now rook down must be some sort of threat. The queen is covered coming in. Okay, that's a good move. Take, take, push. I don't look quite like. It's a very, very good move, that. Do I let him take the pawn? I'm going to drop back this way. I've got a very uncomfortable position again. Queen up, and I guess he can play something like this potentially. Very uncomfortable. I might try and expand. What do we do? I don't actually see any really good moves. Let's play the rook across. Just guard the pawn. Okay, again a very good move. Play the other rook across. Oh, I can't take with a bishop because he's got check. I don't even want the queen there because he's got a potential check anywhere. Let's move the king so there's no knight check. So now I'm threatening to take. Bishop takes. I take. Ridiculous how I've got into another bad position again. Take, he just takes. Okay, let's push. Again, he's played a really good game, hasn't he? Just played a really good game. Queen up is now playable, mine, because there's no knight check. I'm down on the clock as well. How am I down on the clock? I'm going to look to go forward and gamble. I've got to gamble because I'm just lost if I don't. I'm going to try and play queen in. Okay, he pushes. So queen in. Yeah, I've really played a really poor game, haven't I? What on earth do I do? I think I have to keep the rook here, but I can't. I'm going to try and swing the rook across. I'm just going to have to gamble and just pray that I'm not lost. If I'm lost, I'm lost. If his queen comes forward, I've got check, maybe. But surely I have to be lost. Let's check. Oh, he's just walked into a checkmate. He's really unlucky, and he completely outplayed me. Completely outplayed me. He played a really, really terrific game. Another 1400. Good luck. If he takes, I'll check. Okay, knight up, knight e5 is the right move, and you've normally got one or the other of these. So I'll just take back. What you'd like to do, he's gone queenside. I didn't expect that. Is this some theory I'm forgetting because he's hanging a pawn? Because this is the kind of idea he's got. Takes knight down. I'm going to play here to stop that. I'm not going to go after the pawn. Bishop up. I should have played d4 as well, I guess, there. I'm going to play that now. I'm not going to just rush into castling there. Let's play knight up and maybe knight up. Bishop up and prepare go on the other side. Okay, so he's just dropped back. So knight up is still a move. Hit the bishop, hit the pawn. I don't see why I shouldn't. What am I missing? I'm just threatening to take with a check or grab a pawn. Getting dangerous position. I can castle if I need to. If the bishop comes off, it's a little safer, but as soon as I castle, you can see this coming a mile off. So I'm going to prepare to go this side as well. I probably should take the bishop. I probably should. Right, I'm going to take it now. And maybe bishop up and challenge the knight. Do I want bishop up? I'm not sure I do. I'm going to commit to going kingside by pushing forward. So let's drop back and maybe push. Well, I've given him knight in now. Why did I do that? Okay, I'm just going to challenge that knight straight away. I'll take back with a king. So I'm not castling any side then. So he hits the pawn. I can push the pawn or I can push the other pawn. I'm going to go with this one. I've got to watch out for this, so maybe king across. Do I want to watch out that one? Pawn up, knight down. Queen across, queen up. I'm going to just push and maybe push here. Again, I've given him time on the clock again. Not good. Okay, let's push. I've really got to quicken up in some of these games. If I push here, knight across, queen up, he just cements it. So I'm going to play rook across and maybe rook up. I'm kind of letting my opponents dictate all the play, which isn't very good. I might play rook here actually, and then other rook over. Oh, he offers to open it up. That feels like a mistake. I don't know if it is, but it feels like one. Knight check is covered. Pre-move in case he takes the rook. Tempo to attack the knight, but now the b file is open. He defends it, so rook across. If I take, he has to go with the king. If he goes with the queen, he loses the knight. Let's play rook across and maybe rook. Oh, he's gone back. I didn't expect that. Take, take, check, up, check, across. Oh, check. Rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Queen check. Bishop check up. I don't think I actually have enough. I'm going to try and push the pawn. Maybe check. can't actually take because I take with a check and undermine the... Oh, he couldn't take, could he not? His knight was pinned, he couldn't just take. So pawn up. I'm just going to bail out of this one. I'm in serious, serious trouble here. I'm going to try and put the king safe. I'm just going to have to hope I can flag him on time. I've got this pawn, it could be the key. I could check and grab this side. I could have done. Oh, he's blundered his queen. Unlucky. Right, 2017, good luck. Okay, I'm going to switch to a Sicilian. I've been playing the Caracans quite poorly, so... let's play knight up. I think knight up. I don't play the Sicilian very often at all, so I don't really know hardly any theory in it. I think I've just blundered a pawn here already. I'm going to take and up. If he pushes, I think knight across his playable might be wrong. Oh, he's going queen side. Plays knight in. No, have I got knight up? No, because he has queen. Check. Let's play bishop up and just chop the knight if we can, otherwise back. Just take it. I'm going to play queen up. Rook across. I'm probably just getting blown out of the water here. Maybe the immediate queen up and look to trade. Let's play queen up. If the queens come off, of course, the attack isn't as dangerous. Let's make room for the king to go this way. Maybe, maybe not. Let's play knight across. Maybe I can get away with this, but I'm not sure I can. Okay, I'm going to play knight up. Or have I just unleashed his queen jumping over? Maybe. That might be a big mistake I've just made. Takes, queen over. No, rook across is playable. Okay. Can't block a knight. I can block with a pawn, I think. Pawn up, pawn. Bishop takes. Takes, pawn takes. I have to block, otherwise he's threatening checkmate. Right, so now I can get the queen off. Let's check. If he plays rook takes, I can grab a pawn here. So take. And maybe I've got knight back. Maybe, maybe not. I'm just going to play rook across and try and challenge the open file. Knight back looks really poor. I don't think I've got any choice but to let him split my pawns up. I've got to be lost here now. I've just messed up the pawn structure completely. Let's just hit the pawn and rook across. So there's a hit to the pawn, there's a hit to the pawn coming depending on what he does. I'm going to try and get the second rank, of course, here before my opponent gets mine. It might well be a draw, this one. Might well be a draw. Oh no, I might be lost. He's got this. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. I might be lost, not drawn. Yeah, I've got to go around the back. I don't see any alternative. Pawn up, check, king up. I'm going to risk going forward here. I'm going to take a risk. I think I'm losing if I don't, so I'm going to take a risk. Yeah, I'm definitely lost now, aren't I? Wow, am I lucky? Wow, how on earth did I win that one? I'm really riding my luck here, being completely outplayed in a chunk of these games. How the hell I won that one? Is that a 5-7-8 on 10 out of 11? 1678, good luck. Let's go G6. Now, no knight back and pawn up should be okay in these lines, I think, if he pushes. So I'm just going to develop the bishop. Then trying to challenge this structure is supposed to be okay for black. I still need the bishop up before he gets his bishop there, of course, and traps my rook. Just logical development, try and put a knight forward. He's going to play this, I guess. He can't play it right now because he hangs the knight. Okay, I can play knight up. Take in over towards the middle if he takes. He doesn't. So I'm going to play knight up and see if he takes the knight. I might end up rewriting the bishop back this way at some point. Alright, let's take the bishop. That just feels like something I should do. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I'll waste a move developing. I guess he's going to play this. And then I need to reroute my bishop somehow. What do I do? How do I do it? I'm just going to trade the bishop up first. And now it's a case of, do I put the knight back or do I try and get adventurous? I need this bishop out. I'm just going to put the knight back, I think. Oh, he offers to trade that as well. Okay. I'm going to just play a rook up here. I'm going to take a risk. If he takes, I'm going with a pawn. I want to try and open the file up, so I'll go with this rook that's kind of misplaced and trade it. Then the other rook. And now I'm going to try and bring the bishop back and try and activate it if I can. So bishop back. Okay, let's play bishop up. Now I have to trade. I've got to really do something. Now, can I get away with this? Takes, takes. I don't think I can. This is a bit of an annoying move. I honestly don't see a good move here. Let's just play... what can I play? I'm going to play king back, maybe queen across. Again, I'm just being, it feels like I'm being outplayed by literally everybody. Everybody is outplaying me. Okay, he's got a check threat. Let's push the pawn up just to close a diagonal. Maybe king up. I'm just like letting literally everybody dictate play. Now he's let me get onto the open file. I might be able to get active. Queen up to trade and undouble my pawns feels like it should be good, but I don't know if it's good. So I've got check, goes up, check. He's got an ultra solid position. I'm just going to push a pawn and try and edge forward. Queen up, up. Okay, try and close that down, but now I've weakened this. So I've got a target there and a target there. Check, check, maybe push. Okay. I'm going to play queen up to stop him going here. If he goes here, I've maybe got a trade. Oh, it just blasted anyway, so I can check and actually grab a pawn, which I think is good. So I'm just going to do that. Now, he can't possibly stop me queening here if he takes. The king's not in the box. You draw a box around the board and the king can't step in. So he knows he can't trade. So now I should be alright to just trade here. Okay, how do I unwind? That's another pawn, right? I should be okay now. If the queens come off now, I'm definitely cleanly winning. But again, another one who's been generally outplaying me. Everybody's been outplaying me. It's a little bit worrying. He hits the pawn, but it's covered. I think I can push this one. Can I? I'm going to. He can't take the pawn, it's covered. I'll pre-move in case he doesn't see. And now he trades, so that has to be winning. Just make sure I don't blunder the pawns. But eventually he has to make a move, and I'm just going to bring the king forward and step up. If he pushes, I just take. He needs a lot of moves to get the king round to collect my pawn. Just take and push. Actually, make sure that's guarded and there's no silly nonsense allowing him to keep a pawn. Right, so now I definitely can't lose and I'm up on the clock. Very good, but another one outplaying me. Everybody's outplaying me. Well done. Where am I now? 15th it says. Oh, 8 out of 10, that's very, very good. You can see I'm very naturally a slow player though. 21-24, good luck. Let's go G3. I think I'll go B3 here. I'm just going to trade there and go C3 and maybe D4. Knight up. Okay, I don't mind him winning a pawn there. I probably should mind, of course. Let's play rook across, just maybe knight up. I'm just going to play a calm queen up, maybe rook over. Maybe pawn up to give the king a square for later in the game. But yeah, it wasn't good giving him a free pawn, was it? Not good. Let's play queen up. Rook across is still a potential move. Okay, just go back. Oh, I've blundered again, have I? Although, I've got knight across to hit the bishop, maybe. So he's got a third pawn if he wants it. So I'll take that one. Which one do I go with? The queen must make sense because I hit 2 pawns. I'm not sharp though. I'm not sharp. I'm kind of riding my luck a little bit here. So he's hitting a pawn, but I can take this and hit the rook, so he can't just take the pawn because his rook hangs. It's always a bit worrying when you feel like you're just playing more an autopilot, or kind of like that. So bishop up is a move, but he's got queen across. Is there any point trying to defend this? I'm not sure there is. I'll put it on a light square for now, but I don't see how I defend that ultimately. He offers the trade. I can trade though and grab a pawn, right? And maybe bishop back here. I'm going to try and keep the 2 pawns on this side of the board. So bishop in over and maybe back. King up. Now I could go back, or I can let him take. Or rook across. I'm going to play rook across. I'm just missing really basic simple moves out of nowhere. Like basic simple stuff. So pawn up. I've got these pawns this side and I'm just not pushing them. I need to push them up the board. Is there a mate threat there? Is that just checkmate? King doesn't have a move, does it? So that's just a checkmate threat that I've walked into. That's when you know it's all going rather wrong. That is just mate, isn't it? Bishop takes. Yeah, just get on with the next game. Played a bad game there. Just get on with the next one. If you play a poor game, you just get on with the next one. Like 1544, good luck. Oh, he's in 8th position overall. Okay, let's go c4. Actually, I'll play pawn up first and then bishop up, just to stop the annoying knight down. Let's play rook across, queen up, rook across. Just try and centralise where I can. Now that's not an immediate threat, I don't think, so I'm going to play rook across. Okay, now I'll kick the knight back. I'll look to remove the defending bishop, but it's not really a threat. There's no rook coming in. He goes back. I'm going to, it's the knight. I'll take if he comes in. He goes back. Knight across takes, looks playable but not brilliant. Let's just drop back and maybe put the bishop on this diagonal. Okay, I'm going to see if he takes this. Open the file with tempo. Isolates a pawn, but it opens the file up. Okay, he goes back. So I'm just going to plant the knight there. Again, I'll take the knight if he comes in. Knight in, I think I can drop the queen back. Queen across the guard. Okay, I'll take that. So pawn up, otherwise the bishop's hitting the pawn. Knight in, I think a move like queen up is playable now. Oh, he just takes. Okay, now I can't go here because of the bishop, but I can go up and across. That's a terrific move, isn't it? Terrific. I could actually play rook across right now. I can't play it right now, can I? I'm going to play rook up and across. Rook across and try and push. Keep them on light squares because he's got the dark squared bishop. So now he's unleashed the bishop. I'm going to play queen up and maybe knight up here. Knight up to attack it, to defend it. I'm hitting the pawn. Queen across is a potential threat. This pawn moves, knight in is a threat. Lots of threats, but nothing concrete. Again, another one playing really, really well. He's played rook across. So let's play queen over for now and try and just prompt the pawn push. And then I need to work out a plan, and I don't have one. Maybe knight back. maybe knight back. I'm going to bump the sound up a bit more. I'm not hearing some of these moves on the board. He does push. I know I can just take. I think that's a mistake. I think he has to play bishop here. Or he sees his mistake. I think knight up is still winning. If he takes, the queens should get in somehow. Should do. Doesn't mean it will. If he can get away with taking, I could be lost. He pushes, so take. Yeah, I can take. If he takes, I take the rook. And I can just drop the knight back, so I've definitely gained material. It's very good, but everybody's outplaying me. I'm playing just 2 negative, aren't I? 2082, good luck. I'm getting good results, but not in a good manner. Okay, I think we can just trade there. Of course, I'm not trying to keep that pawn. Well, let's just go e6. Okay, so he wants to go queen side as well. Let's play queen up. I might end up just dropping kind of straight back here. That's really attacking move. I'm just going to prepare the castle. I'll take if he takes. But this is a seriously attacking line he's going for here. Okay, let's play queen across because I don't see anything else. There is a potential pin, but he's not going to fall for that. So I'll pre-move in case he takes. Bishop up. Can't take. I can check. So I think I'll just check and maybe drop back. Am I just losing here? If this is some known prep and whatnots, then you say fair enough. If this is known theory what he's rolled out, then I don't know it, and you just say really well done. Now if I castle rook across, I don't see a single square for my queen. So I'm going to push the pawn. If he takes, I take. Bishop up is still a really, really dangerous move. So this is not good at all. He plays across anyway, wow. Queen across, he just takes. Bishop up. I'm going to try and bail out here. If he takes, I think bishop up is playable. If I get one of the bishops off and then get castled, then it takes some of the heat off. Seriously good opening he's played here though, it really is. So the pawn push is covered. If I get castled, all sorts of nasties are threatened, but surely I have to castle. If I castle, bishop takes, king takes, queen check. No, I'm just going to castle. If it's bad, it's bad. I think I have to do it. If he takes, I have to take. And of course, if he castles, I thought I could try and counter punch. But he's got bishop down, check. I'm just going to play it. If it's losing, it's losing. He's played a terrific game. If this is bad, it's bad. He pushes. Okay, I'm going to take. Of course, he can go down and hit the rook, and that might just be winning on the spot. Oh, he's gone for this now. Okay, I've missed something here then. Oh, he just wins the rook. So have I got bishop up here? Bishop up, he takes. I think I can play bishop up. Oh, that's a shocking move. Why did I do that? He just takes with a rook. Why the hell did I do that? Well done. I realised what I did as soon as I made the move. As soon as I made the move, I realised what I'd done. Where am I here? I didn't get my score there. 1185, good luck. No, he's got no points, so that means he's new to the tournament. Knight up. Then bishop up or queen up are the two normal moves. We've already played this earlier on in the event. Oh, he's castled immediately long. Okay, I'm going to stop the knight jumping in here. Maybe d4, but bishop up to prepare to castle at least. Right, now d4. Bishop up I'll just block. Bishop check, I mean. Just block and take. Oh, he's blundered a piece. He's a bit unlucky there. He's just jumbled up his move order there. He should have just taken then moved the king. What have we got left? 20 minutes left, so there's time for a few more games. He's still playing on. He's entitled to, of course. So bishop up. If he takes, I just take the knight. That's got to be winning. Just take and simplify if he takes the pawn. If the knight moves, just take the knight. So just take. Pre-move in case he takes. No, I'm just going to castle, let him take the pawn. I'm a pawn down, but I'm a piece up, so this should be cleanly winning. Connect the rooks, develop. Make sure there's no silly sloppy back rank. Okay, rook across. Then I'll push a pawn just so I don't forget about it. Now, rook up and look to get the rook off the board. Okay, he's played pawn forward, so I'll connect up, and if the knight moves, I'll get rid of the other rook. Okay, he plays across. Let's just go forward and forward, but nice and slowly and steady does it. Let's take the rook. If he takes the bishop, I just put the rook back where it was. He does. So go back. If he pushes, I can even sack the knight. Or I can play rook over. Let's play rook over. The knight's hitting the pawn as well, so I think this is winning. Okay, I'm not going to take any risks at all. Just take there. Clean piece up. So I'll bring the king up. Now king up. Okay, let's push the king back. Right, now he can't defend his pawn, so I'm going to take the pawn next move. Get another one played a seriously good game for an 1100 though, he really has. Okay, I'll just push the pawn here, create a problem on the other side. Again, you draw a box around the pawn there, his king couldn't step into it, so that was a queen. Right, 1950, good luck. I'm going to mix it up and go g6 this game. Again, I suspect he's going to go queenside as well. Let's just castle. d5. I'll pre-move in case he takes, he pushes. So I'll just try and open this up. He's going to have to play this, of course, at some point. So it's going to be another game where everything flies down the board. Knighting could be a bit annoying. I don't want to waste a move challenging it though. So I'm going to take the pawn. He might take back the pawn here, but knighting is probably a much more annoying move. He just ignores it as well. So let's play knight up. So if he comes in, I can undermine the knight by taking the pawn. So pawn up is a potential move. Queen up to trade the queens is a potential move. So I can get the queen off potentially. Let's just hit the knight there. If he comes in, I think I can take. I think I can just take the pawn there. We hit the knight. Now there is this bit of a potential problem. I thought I could play pawn up here. Knight across is no good. It takes with a check. So pawn up just to cut the check. Now can I push again? I've got knight across if I want it, but pawn up looks stronger. Just try and grab a pawn. Now rook across when he castles. Oh, he doesn't castle. Okay, rook across anywhere. I thought he was just going queenside there. So take, pawn up. There's a pawn loose. Okay, I'm just going to push the pawn. Now this is where I've got the choice. Take. No, my gut feeling is to simplify it. Just simplify the position. No, don't blunder that. Knight up. Make sure the pawn's guarded. Push it if I have to. Right, push the pawn. Now, I'm quite happy to sack both of these to open the file up. I don't see how I actually do it, though. How to do it? I'm just going to push this pawn to try and sack this one. Just open the files up. He pushes, so I'm going to hope I can counter push here. I'm not sure where to go next, maybe in the corner. Seriously risky position still, seriously risky still. He's only 2 moves off getting the queen in. Right now I can defend. Or can I? Can I defend? Oops, have I blundered this? Pawn up. Yeah, I'm just not sharp at all, am I? Not sharp at all. Okay, there's queen across. Or maybe queen over. No, he just takes the pawn. That's no good. I've made a little bit of a mess of this one. Let's play rook across. I've made a big mess of this one, haven't I? Not a little mess, a big mess. Okay, let's just play queen across, hit the pawn. And let's push and push. Just push. Now, have I got time to grab? I'm not sure I have. I'm going to risk it if I get a chance, but I'm not sure I've got time. Takes. I'm going to risk it anyway. I thought he was going to take with a queen there. If the rook moves, there's actually a mate threat this way. Oh, it has. He just hung the checkmate. He just missed it. So the games I'm winning them rather luckily, aren't I? Right, 2106. Good luck. So again, another step up in rating. Okay, let's just develop. Make space for the bishop to drop back. Oh, he launches one immediately. Let's just develop the knight then. I guess he's going to push at some point. Okay, let's go c4 this time. I've been playing c3 earlier, so let's go c4. Then what? Make space for knight, maybe this way, or the bishop. I'm sure he's going to play e5 at some point. Let's get the bishop out of the way. Plays bishop across. What's he aiming for there? I'm going to push the pawn here. Oh, so he's aiming for a bit of a problem there. Let's play knight over, hit the bishop, guard this. He's threatening a fork there, of course. So probably pawn up next, and the knight's a little bit short of squares if he drops the bishop somewhere. He has to take. So take, hit the knight. Whoa, can he get away with this? Takes. I have to take there anyway. I think he's going to play knight. No, he just trades. Okay, I'll take then. But the check's covered. Once I eventually unwind, I think my king's alright. So he's gone pawn grabbing. Now queen up loses the knight, so that's no good. So let's just play rook across. And then maybe knight across when I can. Right, now I'll try and trade the queen. Yeah, I guess queen up looks okay. If the queen comes off, I should be winning. But it's still a big if. What have I got? 3 pawns? And he's got 8 pawns. Oh my goodness, I've lost 5 pawns. But I've got, what, 2 pieces for them? So how do I get my bishop in? I'm going to drop the bishop back this way, hit the pawn. He hits my bishop, but I can grab a pawn now. So what's his threat? His threat is check. So let's just drop the bishop down. This is the threat there, which I just nearly missed. Rook up or knight back, so let's go knight back to challenge the knight. He goes back, so I could give up an exchange here, but I won't. No. Queen across. If I can win a pawn as well, it's maybe worth doing. So I'm going to do that. Get rid of his dangerous piece. Okay, bishop up creates pressure on the diagonal. So takes. So again, bishop up threatening to take. If he takes, it must hang something, surely. Rook across. Actually, let's play rook across, hit the pawn. Right, so I can take this one, hit the rook. Okay, I can pin that now to the queen. And now I can take this one, right? I've got check as well. Let's just take. So check, queen back. Let's just check. Ah, he's done it. He's pinned the queen. Let's go forward. I want to try and attack. Let's push. I've only got 28 seconds. I could still easily not win this game. I should win it, but it's possible not to. My king's going to stop these two, so... what? Let's hit the pawn. Now he's definitely going to move, so that should be winning. Excellent. Very good, very good. Really seriously riding my luck though, aren't I? 12 out of 16, so that's a good record overall. What's Hikaru? 19 out of 19, as you'd expect. 1496, good luck. Now this might be my final game. There's only 7 minutes left now. If there's only like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes left after this, I'll just stop after this one. You have to finish the games before the time run out, or they just abort. Let's go e4. Okay, I'll take back while I can. I'll just drop back. Okay, rook across. Oh, he's allowed me to win a pawn there. Do I want it? Yeah, take. If he takes, he hangs the queen. He comes forward. So I might hang a pawn back. There's got to be somewhere to attack here, though. There's got to be. I'm just going to drop back. Let him win the pawn back. But then I can maybe push the knight. Knight takes, bishop takes. So he trades the bishop. But now I thought I could push. If he comes in, I think I can take. If he takes here, there's extra forks coming. I just take the knight. Right, there might be time for one more game if he resigns then. I'll take. Your knight over hit the bishop. Right, now I'll push the pawn, maybe push at some point, maybe queen up. Actually, let's offer a queen trade there. If queen across, then I'll push the b pawn. Okay, just get the queen off. Okay, so there is time for one more game. There's the full 6 minutes effectively left, so I'll start one game. This will be the final one now. 2-8-1, good luck. So, big step up in rating. I think the second highest rated player I've played in this event. But whatever happens here, win or lose in 30 seconds even, I'll just stop after this. Okay. He's probably going queen side. Goes king side. I thought he was going queen side. Let's play knight across. I'm going to waste a few moves here and play bishop up. I think he'll play g3. Okay, let's just hit the rook and drop back. Where'd I go? Let's go here. So now he's going to blast it open. Do I want to trade? I'm going to play bishop up, pin the knight. Oh, he pushes the pawn. Okay. Well, I'm going to trade there first. If I go here, this is obviously going to come. Yeah, my knight is kind of trapped as well, isn't it now? So this is a big, big threat. So I've certainly misplayed this one. What do we do about the knight? Queen up's no good. Yeah, I've just completely messed this one up. The knight's trapped and I've got no good moves. F6 I don't think is any good. I'm going to let him trap the knight. See if he plays it and try and open it up. Yeah, he does. So I'm going to take. Now if he takes, at least his king's open. So let's check. Now push to. I'm going to try and really open the king up. So let's play bishop up. Okay, so he wants to come in this side. So again, is it worth allowing that? It's risky either way. Takes, 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 he's fine. Pawn up. He's just going to take here. I'm going to play pawn up, but I think I'm just kind of lost here. Pretty much whatever happens. Oh, I'm well down on the clock as well, aren't I? Well down. He pushes. Okay, I'll take the pawn whilst I can. Maybe he's got bishop down, yeah. Let's play queen up, see if he takes. He played rook across. Okay, bishop down is no good, he just takes. Let's play bishop up then. Ooh, that's a bit of a nasty move, isn't it? Have I got to play up? He just plays back. Hold on, maybe I've got knight up here, hit the rook. I don't think he'll take, but I'll pre-move in case he does. So he's played knight forward. So gain a rook, you just lose a queen. There's no follow-up. What have I got? Queen up, bishop back. Queen in's no good. Queen down. I think I have to drop back, right? I can just sense again. I'm just sure I'm missing a tactic somewhere here. Oh, he just drops back though. So take. Let's play knight across then, threaten a check. Oh, there, I'm nearly out of time anyway. Let's check. Yeah, I'm just out of time, aren't I? I've got no hope here. Oops, what happened there? I meant to go there. Yeah, look, I've just got no time. I have to make pre-moves. I've just got no time. I'm literally out of time, yeah. Literally out of time. I was too slow that game. At least I played okay, so that's the end of the arena just in time. So Hikaru's won it as you'd expect, 21 out of 21. Where was I in the end? Oh, 13th overall, 13 out of 18. And my rating is about the same as it was at the start, so I've done pretty well overall. Done pretty well there, so that's it for my streaming for today then. I'll be back as per usual for my normal hourly Super Blitz Arena on League Chess in the morning. 11 AM UK time is my normal stream on League Chess, so thank you very much for anyone who's seen this, it's much appreciated.